Hey Gemini, welcome to my channel, Intuitive Tarot Empath. This is your general reading for the month of April 2017. So this is a general reading, so if this doesn't resonate, or if you want to check out some more insight into the current energies, goings-on of the situation currently in your life throughout the month of April, check out your sun, moon, and or rising sign. And it'll just give you some more information. So yeah, with that said, let's get into it. So I'm going to shuffle the cards, and then I'm going to do a spread. And if you're not into watching somebody shuffle cards, feel free to fast forward. Alright, so what are the energies at play for Gemini, April 2017? Gemini, 2017, work, love, home, Gemini 2017. All right. So I think that's that about, yep, they're like, nope, we're not shuffling anymore. So I'm going to cut the deck into thirds, and then let's go with the bottom one. All right, here we go. So we have the Hierophant reversed. Oh, we have the Tower. Okay, all right. The Four of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Cups, the Devil, the Page of Swords in reverse, the Four of Wands, the Ten of Swords in reverse, and finally the Hanged Man. All right, and on the bottom, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. So the energy is such that seems like Gemini this month has to make a decision about something, or if you haven't had to make a decision about something because it's reversed, it seems that you've already, whatever it is that you had to make a decision about, you've made the decision. That's very interesting, especially with the Hanged Man in the outcome position, because the Hanged Man is all about waiting. So maybe it's about having to make a decision, having made a decision, and now just kind of waiting for what's going to happen next because of the decision you've made. See if I can move this a little bit so you can see what's going on. Okay, kind of. All right. And perhaps it was a decision that intuitively you needed to make. Like you knew that it was something you needed to do. So let's see what this is about. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that even though we have one cup, I'm going to say this is potentially about a partner. All right, so in the present position, we have the Hierophant in reverse. So this idea of the Hierophant is usually about tradition. Customarily, it's the card of marriage, but reverse, I want to say that this is kind of similar to Libra, minus the bonus person in the picture, but I think that perhaps you were having an untraditional relationship with somebody who was offering you love, whether it was, a partner or, I don't know, I'm getting the vibe of like somebody who you shared a home with. But I think you had to choose whether or not this was something worth staying for, because this person showed themselves to be someone potentially who you didn't actually think they were. And so now you're currently in a period of time where you have to rewrite all the rules of, either rewrite the rules of the relationship or rewrite the way you see relationships and you in relation to relationships. So maybe it was like, Okay, let's see. What I see here is in the past, you came out of a period of maybe like self-imposed exile where you felt the need to kind of be on your own for a while, contemplate, what things meant to you, meditate on things that were going on in your life at the time. And so you kind of took yourself out of the fray. However, reverse, I want to say you put yourself back in, and once you put yourself back in, you met somebody. And it was somebody who you thought you could build a life with, somebody who was seemingly mature, somebody who offered you love, could have even been a water sign, could have been Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, or it's somebody who has a lot of those attributes in their chart, or somebody who just exhibits those kinds of qualities. And so it's somebody who can seemingly come off as kind of came off as a good guy and made you feel safe and made you feel like, okay, I can do this, and made you offers of love and showed you what you could have in the future. And so here were all of these opportunities, might have even said like, I can take care of you financially. And so it was, let me embark on this, love situation with you. And I mean, I know that the Ace of Pentacles is, offers of monetary wealth, and in the reverse, it's usually how one comes by money in not so good ways, but it could also be like government payouts and that kind of stuff. But, maybe this is a person who offered you new opportunities that you didn't see before. And so you thought, yeah, let's do this. But then you're seeing this person for who they really are. And if you haven't seen this person for who they really are already, there might be about to show you their true colors. The Devil card is very interesting in the fact that, it's similar to the Lover's card. Those two lovers on the bottom seem to be chained to the Devil, and yet the shackles are such that there's enough room that if they wanted to free themselves, they can. So I think that this is about you making a decision and you deciding, should I free myself? And if I do, what's that going to feel like? Is that going to, is that going to turn my world upside down? Is that going to break down my tower? Am I going to, what kind of pain is that going to cause? Because I don't, there might have been another person in the picture, but I really don't think so. I think it's just you seeing this person for who they really are, that they show up in this capacity that's like, I'm a good guy. I'm going to, I'm going to help you out. I love you. I want to, I want to make this work with you. And then when everybody gets comfortable, it's like, nope, this is who I am. I was just kidding. You thought that I was for real? Just kidding. So, and now you being invested in this relationship and feeling like, I can't let go now because I love this person too much. And like, should I stick around to see what's next? And so here you are as the Page of Swords, looking toward the future, like trying to I think that you made your decision. I think I have a feeling that there's a part of you, Gemini, that walked away and wanted this person to chase you, and now you're kind of waiting for them to come back. So it's like you chose to leave, but it was almost like it's almost like calling someone's bluff. Like, you said, I'll be fine without you. I don't need you. And then you're like, okay, come on. Like, I'm going to turn my head so that it doesn't seem like I care about this, but like, why aren't you chasing me? Like, come on. Like, come on. We're happy together. Just be who you showed me you were in the first place. Like, whoever this guy is, make this guy go away. Like, don't do this. Don't do this to us. Because you are trying, your head, there's clouds around the Page's head. So I think that there's a level of clarity that you have about this, but your head's still a little bit up in the clouds, that you want to live in the moment of like, but he's this good person. Like, that's who, or she, whoever your partner is, you know, they showed me to be one way, and now they're showing up as another way. And like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see the reality of it, because that is going to break my heart. And so, but you're seeing it, and you can't not see it. In the environment, like your home feels stable, but that's also what's at risk. So it's like, if you walk away from this, you risk tearing down the tower and having to start from scratch. And I think that that's a very scary prospect, even though, you know, Geminis, you'll be fine regardless of what happens and regardless of what decision you ultimately make. But, you know, who wants their home to be at stake? Who wants their home to be the thing that's going to crash down around them? I think that this has been causing you a lot of pain, but I think that you've made a decision ultimately that it feels like you've made a decision that you're like, I can live with this. Because this is something, either it was somebody who showed themselves to be kind and caring and docile and ended up being abusive, or somebody who was hiding a secret, like that vice-like behavior, drinking or drugs, or, you know, somebody who looked to have it all together, and then once they got comfortable was like, you know, let me take off my belt now, this is me unraveling. And it affected you in a way that kept you up at night, and to the point where you're like, I don't have any more body for you to stick another knife in, like, I'm done. And so I think that you are afraid that you're going to have to walk away, but I think that you also know that in this moment it's good for you to walk away. But I think it's very funny that there almost seems to be this energy of, I'm going to walk away, but like, I'll wait. Like, you'll come back. I'll wait for you to come back. The Hangman has that sunlight around his head because he's enlightened. And so you've been enlightened to who this person really is. And now you have all the information you need in order to make a decision. There might even be this feeling of like you're stuck and you feel like, I just want to wait a little longer. I love this person. I don't want them. Like, I don't want to mess up my home over what's going on with this. But I think that intuitively, intuitively, the Queen of Wands was under there. You know what you need to do in order to be happy, because you on your own, your foundation is strong, and it's just this person who's come into your life that you weren't expecting them to be who they've showed themselves to be. So let's do some clarification cards on the Devil. I'm interested in seeing what that's about. Like I said, Gemini, you have all the answers that you need. So if you decide to wait, that's totally fine, but make sure that you're waiting for something that's worthwhile. So the Devil. Okay, a couple more. The song that I have stuck in my head is that I Feel It Comin' song. So I feel like you feel something coming, and that's why you're willing to wait, because you're like, I don't need to make any snap decisions. I don't need to make any, moves right now, because whatever's going to happen is going to happen. But don't wait it out in the hopes that something else is going to come in and do the work for you. Because if you don't do the work and if you don't learn the lesson, then the universe is going to come in and be like, nah, you're not going to do it? All right, cool. I'll do it for you. Believe me, the universe, if you can't learn that lesson, it will teach you. Yeah, okay. So this is all about your home, and this is all about, it could be, so this is the person that you're involved with. So if this could be your partner, or this could be you, and this could be invitations, gifts. So invitations, gifts, and then this is about sexuality, family, and home. So perhaps this could be that it's a hard relationship for you to move away from, because this person continues. It's someone who you have really, really strong feelings for and who you're very, very attracted to. And it's also somebody, like, sexuality shows up in the Devil card, because it's part, you know, it's considered a vice if taken to an extreme. And so here you have it. You know, that this is somebody who you could be very attracted to, and so you find it difficult to leave them, because, you know, they might be like, here this person is, whether it's you or someone else, and, you know, they might look one way on the surface, which is attractive to you, but I feel like the thing that keeps pulling you back is they say or do things that make you feel like, oh, like, no, this isn't a bad person. Like, how could this be a bad person if they come back and apologize? How can they be a bad person if they come back and give me gifts? How can they be a bad person if they come back and, like, do all these super nice things for me? Because bad people don't do nice things for other people. Well, yeah, but bad people or good people don't do bad things to other people. Like, I tell my students all the time when they apologize, I say, that's nice that you're sorry, but stop doing things that you need to be sorry for. And they laugh, and I said, there's a life lesson in that, my friends. So you know what you need to do, and maybe you're waiting around for this person to show themselves to be worse than what they are in order for you to leave. But I think that if you're feeling this, if you felt the Ten of Swords, this feeling of like, I don't know how much worse this can get, and if don't let the universe crumble down your tower for you. You do it. You need to be the one who makes the moves, and trust yourself, because you know what you need to do. You're just not doing it. You're waiting for something else to make you do it. Or maybe, you're waiting for this person to come in and change, or you're waiting for something, though. Don't wait. Don't wait. You know what you need to do. You need to, when you make the decision. So I'm going to look through, or I'm going to shuffle the Guardian Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. These are very interesting cards in that the artwork on them is very, very interesting, but also the advice that they have on them is, I find it to be really practical and positive and also extraordinarily useful. So I'm going to shuffle these cards. These big ass cards. And okay, there's, how many are there? Wow, you got, okay. All right, Gemini, you got a lot of messages this month. So, some advice. So the Five of Abundance, which is the Five of Pentacles. So this is the first card. So it says, there are times when everyone needs a hand. Your angels want you to know that you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Accept the help of those around you. The situation you're experiencing is temporary. This may not be the right time to become self-employed. Be patient. Yeah, so if there are people who are offering, like, this could even be that you're going through a trying time in your own home and people are offering up their own, not their own homes, but offering up their homes to you. Take a helping hand. Like, if that's what you need to come out of a bad situation, there's no shame in asking for help or in taking the help that's offered to you. So you're surrounded by people who love you and want to help you. So the Five of Abundance, there's extra advice. You needn't go through your current challenges all by yourself. There are times when we all need a little help, and heaven wants us to feel safe asking for it. Your angels are inviting you to come in from the rain. Accept their help and the assistance of friends, family, and other earth angels who are surrounding you. This card is an indicator that you feel very challenged right now, but it's also evidence that there are compassionate individuals nearby who could really make a difference. Don't lose faith. These challenges are temporary and things will improve very soon. Review your situation and plan the next step toward the life you desire. Keep your thoughts positive and focus on the things you have to be grateful for. If you're considering becoming self-employed, wait a little longer before enacting your plan. Additional meanings of this card: ask for what you need, the importance of loving yourself, feeling alone, financial worries, health challenges. So yeah, so I think that, the first piece of advice is, if people are offering you help because you're going through a trying time, then take the help that people are offering you. They love you. People want to see you happy. And you deserve to be happy. You don't deserve to be abused in any way. And people's problems are theirs. And if they're projecting them on you, that's on them, not on you. All right, so after interesting. So the 5 of abundance, and now we have the 6 of abundance. So heaven opens its loving arms and pours abundance onto you. An unexpected gift is on its way. Accept it with gratitude and humility, knowing that you'll have a chance to return the generosity by giving to others in the future. Consider volunteering for a charitable organization. All right, so some of the things on these cards are a little hoity, but I think that for the most part. All right, so additional scenarios. So heaven opens its loving arms and outflows the abundance of the universe. You are blessed daily with the gifts of Mother Earth. When this card is drawn, a gift is on its way to you. It's likely that you're not expecting this loving act of generosity. Accept it with humility and thankfulness, knowing that opportunities will come soon for you to give to others in return. Your gift may come in the form of sudden good fortune or a dream materializing. You may experience a promotion, a job offer, or other career-related opportunities. Additional meanings of this card: the joy of giving and receiving, charitable donations, generous employers, unexpected money, and paying it forward. So people will be giving to you, and then it will create a sense of balance within you. So you're not going to be left out in the cold anymore. And then the final piece of advice is the 4 of thought, or rather the 4 of swords in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So it says, spend time in nature listening for guidance from your angels and your own inner voice, because overanalyzing the situation won't provide the answers you're seeking. Consider taking a vacation or a small break to help you rejuvenate and become clear on what your next step should be. Meditation can be very helpful. So, 4 of thought. Additional ideas. So the answers you seek are within your heart, not out in the world. Attempting to think your way through this situation is probably not the path to success. Meditation and quiet reflection will make everything clear to you. Take time to withdraw from your concerns and wait for your angels to present you with the perfect solution. If you find yourself immersed in a melodramatic experience created by others, ask for heaven's protection and then remove yourself from the situation. You need a vacation. Take a break even if it's only for a few days. Get some additional rest, spend time in nature. Don't rush back to daily life if you've been ill. Additional meanings of this card: taking it easy, making time for your spirituality, answered prayers, getting away from it all, needing more sleep. Yeah, needing more sleep. And I like where it said, if you find yourself immersed in a melodramatic experience created by others, ask for heaven's protection and then remove yourself from the situation. And where it also says, take time to withdraw from your concerns and wait for your angels. There was something about waiting. So take April, Gemini, I think that April is a time for you to take some time for yourself, to reflect on what you've been through. So I think that that's what you're waiting for. I think that you are waiting to come up with the answer to what you need. I think you already have it, but I don't think that you're ready to do it yet. So take some time for yourself. Take some time for yourself, take some time away from the situation, and I think that once you clear your head of everything, you're going to feel better about the decision you make. Gemini, you are extraordinarily strong, and you are extraordinarily strong-willed, and you got this. You got this. The bad times are about to end, and everything is about to get better. So just keep your head up and know that better times are coming, and that there's no such thing as alone. You're surrounded by people who love you. So take their love and guidance, and yeah, take some time for yourself, Gemini. You deserve it. You've earned it. All right. That's it for April 2017, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, email me at intuitivetarotempath@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to get you set up with a personal reading. All right, guys, have a great April, and I'll see you in May. Bye.